All right, y'all. It's your boy Brian Forbes. We back inside stepping, and yes, this is Monday, not Tuesday, which is our regularly scheduled show. However, today, y'all, we got an exclusive breaking news, so to speak. Tonight, we're going to interview some individuals, y'all, that are not only steppers, but a part of the skate world. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to jump in here and we're going to talk about an upcoming event right here in San Antonio, y'all, the Riverwalk Roll. And in case you didn't know, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are not completely immersed in stepping culture, and should I say Chicago culture, understand that skating and stepping go hand in hand. As a matter of fact, there's a particular area of stepping that is a byproduct of skating. We're going to talk about that tonight, y'all. So let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce a bunch of the guests who are coming on tonight that are a part of the Riverwalk Roll. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Y'all, how's everybody tonight?
Doing
Good.
fine.
Don't don't everybody speak at once. Say, hey, I need energy, energy.
Love
Okay,
over here.
okay.
Good, bro.
So Dwayne, starting with you, man, would you please introduce yourself to the people? Let them know who you are, man.
Dwayne Goodlow, skater and stuff. Been skating 46 years.
My man, you
Um,
sound like me, Jack.
yeah, I grew up in the Chicago area, and I've been skating my entire life. I have a skate club that I started. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary last weekend.
Woohoo.
Hmm.
JBX, and we have another JBX member on the call right now. And we'll also
Hold on, hold
continue
on,
our
hold on, hold on,
celebration.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Right quick before you go too far. JBX, man, explain JBX to the people, right quick.
Okay, well, JBX, like I said, this is my skate club. I should say our skate club. I started it back in 2002 in
Hmm.
response to I went to an event in the Chicago area. I had never seen skaters from other states. They were in from all over the country, and I just had never seen anything quite like it. Won a skate contest that led me and my girlfriend at the time,
Hmm.
led us to go into Atlanta with a few other friends. And I'd seen the other skate clubs around, so I wanted to kind of emulate that for the Atlanta trip. So I created the name, which was at the time JB Express. Went in and went down to Atlanta, kind of really got immersed in that national skate scene, and
Hmm.
we kind of started traveling after that, and we were really active for maybe about 10 years. Not so active over the last 10, and then in the last say, 2 years, I've been really active again. Brought in some newer, younger members. We've been out traveling the country, teaching, doing workshops, just teaching the JV style because a lot of people want it and want to be a part of it. So we've just been kind of teaching them, the fundamentals of what it is we do, and having fun, meeting people, and trying to spread the culture.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, we're gonna get into that JB skating thing in a minute. Mr. Jones, introduce yourself to the people, sir.
Um, Last name Jones, first name Tim. Um, Musician, producer, as well as a dancer and skater. I want to say I've been skating for like 36 years.
That's what's happening. So,
Um,
go ahead.
oh, wait. Before you go there, I wanted to ask you about your intro song. Um, can I redo it? Like, it was really bothering me.
That's you speaking like a real music producer right now.
Like I had a word in mind, but I just want to be cool for right now.
What
Go
trash? Come
for
on,
Um,
man. Hey, 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 hey. Listen, I understand. Look, my wife coming here talking about yes. The producer lady, she said yeah, it's trash. Look, you see how I get treated. This is abuse, man. But look, but Tim, hold on now. In my defense, let me just say, I am often a one man show. I do what I can with what I got. Now, me being a DJ only and not being a music person per se when it comes to creating, I had to, when you're dealing with these type of shows, you got all these folks out here that with these algorithms and all this crazy stuff that are knock and block your music and cause problems for your show. So see, I didn't want that. So I had to come up with something that would work. Now, let me put it out there. Feel free, my brother, to put what needs to be put on this show. I would not stop you. I promise I won't. I'm open to that.
I have original music that you can have.
My hero.
One song though.
Ladies and
But
gentlemen, y'all hear this? All right, that's all I need. That's all I need is one song. Look, ladies and gentlemen of my audience out here in Inside Stepping Land, there you have it. Tim Jones, I'd be honored to have your music open my show, brother. Real talk. Thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
you know,
that.
he's the producer of the hottest track on the Stepper scene right now.
Yes, sir. Well, see, Tim is kind of he likes to play. He's the subdued one. This is the same guy. I told him I was going to exploit him in the future. I have video of him at Texas Heat coming in front of my camera saying he likes long walks on the beach, and he forgot about that. See, this is what you call blackmail material. You dig? So, okay, so Miss Tori, would you please introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, I am Miss Tori Tanette. I have been doing skating and stepping. I've had to balance my life between being a skater and a stepper. I was JV skating for about 10 years before I happened to go to a place called 3Gs and I saw
Wow,
style stepping for the first time. So
Harvey.
yeah, so after that, I had to decide what did I want to invest my time in doing because skating and stepping fell on the same nights.
Yep.
So I decided to go ahead and give up skating for a while, and I committed myself to being a stepper. And so I have now, I think about a year now, I've been balancing my life with both. So I never completely gave up skating. I just didn't go as often as I did the first 10 years. Um, so now I'm still trying to balance both.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that too because, like, back in the day, I guess we didn't have to balance it because everybody that was at the skating rink stepped. So we just kind of had it all right there together. It was a beautiful thing. And I'm glad
Yeah.
you mentioned three
Brian,
Gs,
real
man.
quick, yo,
Go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Dominique was trying to dial in or trying to get in. He said he couldn't get on.
Wonder why not. Let me shoot him the link again, and maybe we can get him in because I would definitely want to have him in this conversation. Let me see. Let me try it.
You
I
got
don't.
them. You got you scratching your head, huh?
I don't think it's locked. If you texting him, hit him and tell him to hit the link I just sent him, and he should be able to get in.
he
I
said
don't.
text it. Y'all heard that?
Shut up.
I didn't say text it.
Yes, you did.
Text it to him, not
Oh,
texted
okay.
to him.
It sounded kind of together.
You need to really stop. You need to stop.
No, this guy got jokes. Every time I see this dude, he got jokes. It's good. I think it's a beautiful thing. I do. I promise.
It's also inside jokes between us. So you need.
Oh, I'm on the outside of this one. I got you. Okay, all right. I feel you. Okay. And Tori, by the way,
Yep.
for those who are not aware, I don't know who would not be aware, but give us some background on your history in the stepping game.
Well, let's see. I ran across stepping up, like I said, at 3Gs. That was back in '99. I was hanging out with some girlfriends for a birthday party, and I just saw the trio stepping for the first time, and
Okay.
the amazing ways that they moved in and out of that dance, and all of the footwork and excitement that they displayed.
What you
So
doing, Tiffany?
I
yeah,
was
you
trying to invite people to because they want to come in and listen. So I was
Yeah.
putting on my page.
Tell Pop, put the link to this live on Tiffany's page right quick. Oh, okay, she said she did that for you, so it's on there. You tagged on it. No, but make sure
Okay,
just
let
go
me
straight to
refresh
her
it.
page and put the link on there. Make a post. Okay, yeah. So we gotta make sure everybody gets in on this. Also, so Tiffany,
Okay, hold on, I'm coming
Stop
back.
stop texting
I
people.
had to I had to improve it. I had to improve it.
It's cool. Uh, all right, so listen. Last but not least, the hostess with the mostest, the facilitator of the River Walk Roll, Miss Tiffany Smith. Please introduce yourself and give us some background on what we all gonna be participating in coming up here in San Antonio.
Okay, well, my name is Tiffany Smith, originally from Chicago. I've been skating since I was like 5 years, 7 years
And
old,
we
so
know
like
you
30 some,
love to
40
skate.
years. And I love to skate. I truly do. Um, so I used to help out. I moved to San Antonio with the military. I couldn't skate as much because I hurt myself. So
Uh
when
oh.
I healed a little bit, I started working with Stanley with Alamo Skate Connection, and
Okay,
I
yeah.
saw it was
Oh,
a
stand here
need.
in San Antonio.
I saw it was a need. Like, the San Antonio didn't know they needed it, but I gave them a taste of medicine to show them y'all need this in y'all
Mm-hmm.
life. So what I did was I said, Stan, I'm gonna host a skate party,
Okay.
and he thought it was gonna be small. I said, no, I'm gonna do national. I'm gonna do it on the national level. So I asked OD. I reached out to Ron, and OD is from
Stand
Houston.
with.
OD is from Dallas, and Ron is from Houston. So they
Mm-hmm.
encouraged me to go ahead and push forward. So when I met y'all, this was before I started the Riverwalk Road. I'm like, man, skating and stepping is hand in hand. I'm still yearning for something that I missed from back home. I'm not trying to turn San Antonio into Chicago, but I'm trying to introduce something that they didn't have here. Period.
Well, it's funny you say that too because here's the fact of the matter is that here in San Antonio, a lot of people tend to be naysayers about things because you know the stepping community here has been stagnant for a very long time, much like the skating community. And when it's amazing how when people like ourselves from Chicago bring something from where we're from to try and I guess ease the pain of not being in Chicago that we want to be able to recreate and enjoy the stuff that we enjoy as and still kind of had that stuff, but people sometimes they don't take to it as quickly and easily as we would like sometimes. But the fact is, these are necessities as far as I'm concerned. It's just one more thing for us to do. And the bottom line is, and if you feel like anything like I do in terms of stepping is concerned, we will go do it anyway. Am I right?
Right. Right.
So why not bring along others, to participate and enjoy this life that we love so much?
So then last year when I brought Tim and Dwayne JBX down here to do
Mm-hmm.
the workshop, you guys invited us to Noble
Yep.
Lounge to step. So, Dwayne and Tim, Tanya, we all went out there and everything. And Dwayne gave me the idea to say, Tiffany, let's do a step a set for your party that Thursday. And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And he said, because we can show them what they don't know and then show them that both go hand in hand. So I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate Tim and I appreciate Dwayne for giving me that idea to to finally clash my world together so they can
Brian,
understand if you JB, trust me, go step and I bet you, and I guarantee you, your JB um experience will be way better.
Brian Dominique
What is
can't
it?
get in. It's saying that he's calling, but there's no answer because
Oh
he's trying
man.
to get in.
Oh,
Okay. See, this is why I have to do all of these things, ahead of time on these shows, cause we got to make
Yeah,
sure that those kind of little issues, what I'm saying, we don't have. Um, huh. All right. Let me. I'm trying to think of a way to be able to bring him in. What'd you say? Yeah, apparently. Uh, the technicals are off the chain. What I'll do is we'll try and get him in because uh, I don't see anything that would keep him from being able to ring in. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder can I send let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else we can do on that. So anyway, let me get back to, so Tiffany, this was a brainchild that you came up with that allowed us all to be able to participate in what we all know and love as far as skating is concerned. But let's also not forget that the whole skating aspect, just the skating part, period, is not exclusive to Chicago. That around the country, and I think San Antonio may be one of the few places where the skating culture has really taken hold, like it has in other places. Like, because I remember when I lived in Atlanta,
Right.
they would have the huge skating events, man, and we would go to them things, and we'd be there till 5, 6 in the morning. So this is something very much like that here in San Antonio now, right?
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But because like my problem, I've been skating now since 74, 5, something like that. And so for me, I can still go, by the way, I'm just saying. No. But for me, it's one of those things where I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to still be able to skate and do it the way that I'm used to doing it, or the way that we did it culturally in Chicago. And I think that's something else that's sweeping the nation, sort of like stepping. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're
No,
not
you're
wrong.
not wrong.
Yeah, this thing is blowing up like stepping did. So it'll be a part of, I guess, the whole culture. Um, what's wrong? Okay, look, I had to look. Whenever she walk in the room, y'all, I got a something going on. But so I want to get back to Dwayne. Tell us, like, your the name of your group being JBX, but the JB Experience. Try to give the audience an idea of why that's such an important part of what all of this is all about. Give them, like, just explain it, because you got to remember something. A lot of people that are part of, because my audience is predominantly steppers. We have some skaters in here, but explain to the steppers why it's important that JBX is how it is synonymous with stepping as well as skating.
Well, I mean, JBX is, I mean, the name is literally from a James Brown song. Obviously, JB means James Brown. The name literally comes from the song Mind Power.
The
And there's a
JB
point,
Experience.
yeah, exactly. When he said we talk about we're gonna take it to the JB experience. So that's where I started out as JB Experience. I changed it to JB Experience a few months later, and I think that was a little bit more apropos. Um, what it I mean it Our name is synonymous with, I mean, the JB style in general. I mean, a lot of people believe that JB skating is JBX skating. I have to correct people all the time because they don't really understand the difference if they're not from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
um, I try to make sure that people understand that the reason why, I mean, the reason for the name is that the music is literally everything. When it comes to our culture, everything is about the music.
Mm-hmm.
So the way we move is a direct correlation to the music that we listen to.
Right.
I mean, old school JBs. I mean, there's a lot of high up tempo music, but for the most part, the old school JBs that we skate to are really smooth mid tempo songs,
Mm-hmm.
and those are the same kind of songs that you could step to.
Right.
I mean,
Which is
obviously,
why. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, which is why when you go into a skating rink back in those days, you would easily find people skating and a crowd stepping off the same music.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a song, "Pathway to Glory," and
Yep.
if you're familiar with that song,
Loggins and
people gonna
Mancina.
absolutely. If that comes on, skaters gonna lose their mind to it. So will steppers. You
Absolutely.
know,
All at the same time.
right. So a lot of what we skate to, especially the old school stuff, is really good to dance to. For me, uh, everything that I do is based off of the music. I think our entire culture, and I try to give credit where it's due. Even when I was promoting our recent event, it was a
Hmm.
celebration not only of our 20-year anniversary, but of the music and the culture that the music created.
Okay, Tiffany, you ready to go to work?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to tell everyone exactly what is happening, when it's happening, and how we gonna get down for that weekend.
Okay. For Thursday, we kicking it off from 4 to 9. It's gonna be the stepper set, but from 4 to 6, you're gonna have Dwayne, Tori, and Dominique doing lessons, and
All
that's
right.
$25 a person. Um, and then from 6 to 9, that's the party. Everybody can come in and party. But if you want lessons, it's from 4 to 6.
Okay, so
Um, be
right quick.
prepared.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
I want to
Mm,
say be prepared. We on the Riverwalk. I got a great deal. We're on the Riverwalk, so please advise that either park down the street at the host hotel and walk, or park in the garage.
okay.
We are in the heart of downtown, so you know
That's a beautiful
the
thing.
Riverwalk right there. Hmm.
Okay, so San Antonio folks that's within the sound of my voice on that Thursday. What that's Thursday that's the what date is that? That's the 4th or the
That's
5th?
Thursday the 5th
The Thursday the 5th of May. We are going to be downtown getting it in.
at
You're going to have
at the
go ahead
Champagne Room.
at the
The Champagne
Champagne
Room.
Room. All right, we got Dominique and we got Tori down here, y'all, giving these instructions. It would be in your best interest to come down and take full advantage of having these two individuals within our city to leave a little bit of what they got here with us. Okay, now go ahead.
Dwayne gonna be teaching also. Dwayne gonna be
Oh,
teaching
Dwayne.
also.
Okay, cool.
'Cause
Well,
that's a cold brother too.
okay, that's what's up. Look, the more the merrier, baby. I look. Don't
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. No, no
And then we're
doubt.
gonna have DJ B on the ones and twos, and Tim
DJ be
Jones.
real. That's right. Me and Mr. Jones over there. We gonna get it in just a little bit. We gonna play a little of this steppers music for y'all, and we gonna have some fun if we don't do it. Nothing else. All right. So that's Thursday. What we got for Friday?
No, Thursday. We're not finished with
Oh, you ain't finished
Thursday.
with Thursday. Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
Uh-uh.
girl.
Okay, so for those who skate from 9:30 to 1, we're going to
Okay.
go over to the skating rink, and you're gonna have DJ Berto and DJ D. DJ D is from New York, and DJ Berto is from San Antonio.
That's what's up.
Um, and that's $15 at the door, cash only.
Okay.
And then Friday, we have a day party, which is from 4 to 8 p.m. at the same place, the Champagne Room. Um, and then after that, from 10:15 to 12, we have three workshops. We have Fast Backwards with Mimi, Fast Backwards with Janae, Snap with Mimi, and Detroit Style with Edward. And that's $15 for the lessons. It is all cash at the door. And then the party starts from 12 to 5 in the morning. And the
Ooh,
DJs for Friday is DJ Wild Child and DJ Bone.
okay.
And that night, I want people. I'm celebrating the military. So if you was a former military, your parents in the military, you're in the military now. Wear your military gear, because we're gonna have a military roll call: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine.
Oh
That's
wow.
because I want to honor the military, because I was in the
Sweet.
military.
Sweet. That's a beautiful thing
Sat
because this is military city now.
Yes, it is. Saturday morning, we have Leo and Jasmine teaching ballroom skating, and that's
Okay.
from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and
I
that's
might
twenty
come for that
dollars.
one. Yeah.
Yes, that's $20. From 10, that's 10 in the morning to 12 p.m.
Okay.
And then after that, we're gonna have the day set from 2 to 6 at the Champagne Room. Again, and then later on that night, we have a free workshop with JBX, JB skating.
Okay.
So everybody who want to learn JB, y'all better be in there, or y'all better hurry up and sign up, because I only got like 4 slots left
Oh
for
man.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
So Saturday night is DJ Arson and Miss Tone, and they play
Okay.
from 12 to 5 in the morning.
Cool. Cool.
And then
Okay.
Sunday, I have it where everybody just walk around the river walk and be free. And the time to skate is, I think, is from, I don't I don't have my flyer on that one, but I think it's from 8 to 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning, and that's
Okay,
DJ T Rail. We making history because he never played here in Texas before with DJ E. So that's something people don't want to miss either.
that's what's up, man. Man, this sounds like it's gonna be a banging weekend. This team no sleep on this one, right?
Yeah, and then also I got it where everything is in walking distance. So from the host hotel to the meet and greet to the river walk to the malls to everything, you right there. You don't need a car
Okay.
unless you want to get a car, and the rink is 7 minutes away.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
a
can
beautiful
Uber
thing.
there or drive. Everything is down. Is literally 7 minutes for everything,
Okay, that's real.
You got those
That's
cool
a
scooters down there too.
huh?
Got those scooters down there too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we
You
got scooters too. Yeah.
you have a whole group of scooters going down to the skate rink. Yeah, you can do that. Now that would be something to see. Everybody with
I'm
skates around their
actually
neck, right?
I'm interested in doing that. Like I was there last time. I was like, the next time I get there, I'm gonna ride one of those scooters.
That's pretty
I
funny.
want to see that the
I,
way.
all right, I like to see that myself. But
I'm scared
okay.
of them things. They go too fast.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. All
Sean,
right. They go too fast. I think she. I
That's like
think
my
she.
friend.
I think she trolling right now. So
Yeah, I've been in the car with her. She not scared of those. She ain't scared of speed. Trust me.
see, I kind of figured as much. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have Dominique on here, but does he have a? Do you know if there's a particular plan for what he intends in regard to his workshop?
I would say
I
this:
mean,
Dominique will survey the room. He will base the workshop based on who's there and what
Got you.
they need. He'll look at everybody, the way they dance, and he'll be able to immediately diagnose what each person needs and put them in a position to succeed that day.
Yeah.
He's really good at seeing what you need, and he'll take what you already have and add to that.
Yeah,
Um, a
definitely
lot of the time.
a strong instructor. I'm very aware of that. That's it's just like what one of the things that Dwayne and I were discussing prior to coming online. We were talking about all of the different instructors, and I know that even in skating, when it comes to people learning these things, all instructors are not created equal, and in fact, it's best when we have people that are competent and capable, that are able to actually articulate the skate and the dance, so that people can learn properly, without all the extra stuff and the bad habits. So, Tiffany, what are you expecting in terms of attendance?
um, I'm just expecting at least. I don't know for the stepping. I want to be surprised for the stepping. I
Yeah,
really want to be surprised
I
because
think you're
I
gonna
got
have
some
a good
hard
time.
hitters. I got Dwayne, I got
Oh, no
Tori,
doubt.
Tim, Dominique. Man, these some hard hitters. If you don't come, something wrong with you.
Well, I think there will probably be some people coming in from. Well, I know you got a lot of people coming in from around the country, but I think we're going to have some steppers that are going to come in too, from around the state and from other places as well. With everybody that you're exposed. Well, I mean, okay, so you say you don't know about the steppers. What about the skaters? What do you think?
The
I know
skaters,
the
I'm
last time you had a
expecting.
big event here, you had a pretty good doggone turnout.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that and even more because some
Okay.
people never been to San Antonio.
What about
Like I had this young lady named Tsunami. She's a real popular break dancer out of California.
okay.
And I met her in Houston Roundup, and she said she's coming and bringing her people. So I was so excited when she
There
told
you
me
go.
that. And that girl
That's
can
what's up.
skate.
Okay. So, Miss Tori, ma'am,
Yes,
do you have room on your schedule over the weekend if someone here in town, for example, wanted to take a private with you?
absolutely. I have room.
Okay.
Um, I'm available for whatever people may need me for.
Okay.
So I'm
You
all about
available to fight?
that. What did you say? I'm definitely all for helping anybody to have that freedom of expression on that dance floor.
Okay.
That's what I'm all.
What was that you said? You all for a fight? What? Oh, okay. No.
I'm all about freedom on the dance floor. Helping people find their freedom on the dance floor. That's what I'm all about.
Sure enough.
And
Okay.
Brian,
So,
Brian, that weekend, Dwayne, Dominique, and Tori would be doing private. So I guarantee I would encourage people to hit them up now before they get booked, and we can't say I
Right.
told you so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have quite a few people online. If anyone has any questions, what's going on, Devin Smith? I see you. Tim Jones. I mean, Tim Jones. Damn. Man, you over there. You too quiet. That's why I just said your name. I'm thinking about Sam
You need to
Long. I
play
got.
one of his songs.
Well, we would, except we have to deal with Facebook. I mean, not well,
Oh,
Facebook
right.
and YouTube. We don't want to deal with them because you know Tim Jones is the big time music producer. You dig? No, I'm just playing Tim. we, we don't want to get in Tim pockets over here. You know what I'm saying? He'd take money out of my
Okay.
pocket if I start playing his music. You dig? So Tim, rumor has it that you have a song that's going to be played over that weekend.
Huh?
See, I knew he was going to. The
I mean,
music, man.
what song we talking about?
Something about San Antonio, man. What's up with that?
Oh, you mean like a personal song for the party?
I just it's a rumor I heard. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
Oh, I mean,
Always.
again, I think I forgot about it, but
Oh,
it doesn't take me long to put stuff like
You
that
still
together.
rolling?
he
Them
got
play
jokes.
all day.
He always, I'm telling you, he got jokes. This dude got jokes. He'll come in. Man, are you sure you ain't supposed to be on stage telling jokes? I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying. You know.
pretty sure.
All right. Okay. You great at what you do, right? Obviously, because a lot of our good stepping music has come through your hands. So that's a beautiful thing, man. It's one of the things that I talk about all the time in the steppers community and as well as the skate community, I'm sure, is that we have a large variety of very talented individuals within these communities, and it's always a good thing, man, when we get an opportunity to speak to people and we talk about some of the other things that we all do. So, and Tim, you being a music producer, and just for those who don't know out there, because we got a lot of people watching, and for those of you who do not know, let me just give you a little bit. If y'all are steppers, you've heard of Carmichael Music Lover. Well, for those of you who don't know, Tim Jones is the producer of a lot of his music. So, with that said, understand what we're dealing with here. We're talking about a very talented individual, in both accounts. So, Tiffany, uh, when your event is, when we get this thing kicked off on that Thursday, um, give a shout out to the skating rink, the skating rink here in San Antonio that is making all of this or helping to make all of this possible.
I have to give it up for Carlette Carvel, 2351 Goliath Road. That's my girl.
Okay,
She really is helping me. If anybody for the culture, skating rink wise, she for us.
she down for the
And
cause.
I get real in my feelings when somebody say something bad about her.
Well, that's a good thing
So
because I can tell you
yeah.
from my own experience here in San Antonio, very few skating rinks are cooperative or have the right attitude for us. So I am thankful for her and I appreciate everything that she's doing to make it possible. Yeah.
Yes, I really appreciate her. And then she loves the skate culture. She wants to meet everybody, and she remembers everybody's name.
Mm,
She embraces so much. I
that's a
love
hell of
that
a
lady.
thing because I can't
She was
remember
really
Yep.
nice
nobody's
to us
name.
when we were down there.
Huh?
She was really nice to us when we were down there.
Yeah. She
Okay.
won't I'll keep coming back. That's the thing. Yep.
Well, I
Okay.
mean that can be arranged, you know. I enjoyed my time in San Antonio. It was at a time of year where it was cold in Chicago, so but
Huh.
it was really nice and mild down there. I've never been in the summertime, so I don't know. It was probably a little bit warmer than what I'm used to then. But
Yeah, it
yeah,
could get a little warm around here, just a little bit. But
And
I will
see what
take this over the cold any day. Y'all can have that cold weather.
And listen, I was telling Dwayne, I was like, Dwayne, when you order your food, it's enough for two people. They didn't believe me. So
Oh
we
yeah.
went to, I think it was, and they ordered some food, and they had a huge plate.
Hmm.
Hey, but it was two of us though that ordered it, and then
Yeah.
it was enough that we could share it with four people though. Like it was a,
Oh, no
you
doubt.
know, yeah, it was a bunch, but that was good because then I had some leftovers to take back to the room with me for a late midnight snack.
Well, one thing, two things you're gonna get in San Antonio. That's food and alcohol. If you don't get nothing else, we got plenty of that for you here. That's two things they gonna always sell. When cotton and corn won't. Um, Tori, we have a question. Person wants to know: do you teach couples privates?
I do teach couples privates. I teach both sides of the dance, especially the fundamental parts of it. So if people are interested in learning together as a couple, I'm all for it. I'm here for it. People can inbox me and make arrangements for private lessons with me.
There you go. You heard it here first. And speaking of first, let's keep in mind that, Tiffany, what you're doing is actually quite historical in San Antonio. And you are, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you are probably one of the first to do what you're doing, especially on this scale in terms of the skating community in this city. And of course, bringing more to the table across the country. How do you feel about that?
Way to go, TT.
He played. I'm I'm nervous at times. Sometimes I get discouraged. Because I feel like I'm not gonna even sit here and play like you. About 3 years ago, people was telling me go back to Chicago.
Huh.
This, Chicago, la la la. Like I was discouraged. I was like, man. So then I was like, you know what? God just told me do it. I must be doing something right for people to be just telling me don't do it. So I stepped out on the limb and I just tried it.
Yeah, it never
So
matters what you do. People, there's gonna always be naysayers. You just have to do you, you know. So
Absolutely.
I don't care
well,
what you do.
and like I said, I had OD and Ron. They said Tiffany, and then not only that, OD, Ron, Joy, Trish. They was like Tiffany. We've been through the same thing, and they parties 25 years, 10 years, and so they was like, you got to take the good with the bad. They gonna complain. You're not gonna please everybody.
Okay.
So,
I have a couple of people on here who are questioning, who obviously have not seen the information because, like I said, I got a, my audience is predominantly steppers. This is an unusual and welcomed occurrence because we have skaters here, but they want to know where they can locate the information, the hotel information, and what weekend it is. Rena Ford, it is going to be May the 5th weekend, but give them the information in terms of or where they can find the information, and also just kind of read it off again so that everybody can get some get the idea, so they can see if they can make their plans to come this way. Because a couple of these people are Houstonians, so they'll come right up the highway. There's only 2 hours, 3 hours away. They'll come right on over.
right. Well, what I would do is because it's a lot since they're on your page. I'll put it on your page.
Okay.
But it's May 5th through the 7th here in San Antonio, Texas. The event start at 4 o'clock. The Champagne Room. That's if you want to do 4 to 6 with Dwayne, Dominique, and Tori. That's $25 for the first 2 hours, and then that is just we party.
Okay.
I will
Um,
put every hotel information, but they're gonna have to call the hotel so they can get the room because the deadline was last week. But if you call Sonia, I put all that in there. She'll give you the rate.
Okay, so y'all, it'll be on my personal Facebook page, and I will share it across my other platforms on the Inside Stepping page and other places, so that you all can have that. Now, I have a question from a gentleman in South Carolina, Charles Davis. He wants to know: would the Stepping crew be willing to take this to another state in South Carolina in 2023?
Count me in.
Well, there's one.
I'm not opposed.
It's
Okay,
beautiful in
so
North Carolina.
yes,
Yeah,
it
I love
is.
it. I love it in South Carolina. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, and then we have someone else who says, "Wow, just had this conversation." So this is something that's catching on, y'all. This is something that see, I've been doing these kind of events, these skating events now. Oh shoot, I guess at least the last 15 years or something like that, 15, 20 years. Because I know when we used to do them in Atlanta, man, listen, when I would go to the ones in Atlanta, they would be so packed that literally it was insane. And I used to have a great time just being there. So I'm I'm definitely looking forward to this one. What'd you say?
Tiffany needs somebody just inbox. Tiffany needs to explain the hotel and the pricing for the weekend package.
Okay, Tiffany, we just had an inbox. And I know it may be a lot of information, but it's better that we get it out here now while you have the platform.
Okay.
Um, they want you to explain the hotel. Well, she did just say the hotel deadline had passed, but they'd have to call. Give
She give the name of the hotel.
give the name of the hotel and the information and what the packaging is looking like in terms of pricing for everything that's going on.
Well, the Hyatt place, the rate that I got it down to is 129 a night.
Hmm.
You can get a double bed, and that comes with a balcony, or you can get a single bed, and that's no balcony. But
Hmm.
the rates in San Antonio of that weekend are going from 200 and up. So 129 was is the lowest I could get her to get it.
Hmm. Okay.
They're gonna call Sonya. I'm gonna provide that information on your page. Everything is in walking distance. And I just want people to know, like, please understand, in the heart of San Antonio, the Riverwalk Road. So yes, if you go to any downtown area, you're going to have to pay for parking. So I suggest you park at the hotel, or I put the link where $2 parking an hour, or you pay $15 to park in the garage. You got to understand, this Mother's Day weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend, you
Oh
own a
wow,
Riverwalk. So
Man,
it's a lot happening in San Antonio that weekend.
yeah, so
man,
That's
it's
a
gonna be
lot of
popping.
tuba playing for the weekend.
Woo man, what you talking about? Them tubas and them accordions gonna be putting in work, Jack.
yes,
Hey, hey,
and
but you
they
know
do
what,
have
Brian?
those. They do have those too. That comes
Oh,
serenade
I
you.
know.
Oh, won't they, Brian?
Oh,
Yeah,
Machati bands, whatever that
Yeah,
is.
Mariachi, the mariachi
Marriott.
bands. They gonna be getting it in too.
Yep. So I just want to stress that information. Like, if you stay at the host hotel, just walk to the meet and greet. It's only 10 minutes. Walking distance is 10 minutes away. And then I'll put a link where
10 minutes.
man, I ain't walked 10 minutes in a long
oh,
time. These old
y'all can
knees.
Uber there. The Uber is 2 minutes, and the Uber is 2 minutes.
Do it.
I'm riding with Tori wherever she go. I'm going with Tori. But
So I
Brian,
just
you
want to
touched on one thing though. You talked about the
stress that
parties
a
you used to
lot of
go
people
to in
talking
Atlanta.
about parking. You know, so we are in the heart of downtown San Antonio. I could have put it all the way out somewhere, and then people would be like, "Oh, well, the gas is too far." So either you drive
Tiffany,
far or you
Tiffany,
walk
Tiffany,
far.
dear,
Yeah.
listen to me. Don't worry about that. You build it and they will come. People, listen. Let me explain something to you, and I'm gonna give you this vote of confidence and this food for thought right quick. Understand one thing, and this is how I operate, and this is the way most people operate, even sometimes when they don't know it. If I'm willing to give you, if you tell me your event is $250, and you tell me that the only thing you're gonna serve is popcorn, I have a choice as to whether or not I'm willing to accept that for that popcorn or not. And if I agree to accept it for that popcorn, guess what? I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna eat my popcorn and I'm gonna enjoy my event. And that's that. You
Yes.
put what you're gonna do out here and you let the people decide. And when they decide, and you already know how this is about to go, you already see what your attendance is looking like. If they're
Hmm.
gonna come, they're gonna come. If they're not, guess what? We still gonna have fun. So there's
Yes.
that. So don't worry about it. If they know where they got to park, park. If you're not gonna park, then do something else. We gonna have fun.
Yeah. And I want to say this too. My daughter is so nice. Guess what she's doing?
Tell us.
She created this dish, and she gonna provide us a small amount of food because she's
Okay.
cooking
Very
for
good.
that Thursday.
Oh man, so you not cooking?
Huh? No,
You
my
not
and
cooking?
and
Does
You're
she
not
look?
cooking, right?
She don't look
No.
domestic to you, does she?
Man, I'm so excited, man. I am very excited to know you're not cooking, Tiffany.
Oh, whatever.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. It's a restaurant across the street, Dwayne.
Okay, good. Man,
Y'all are
good.
funny.
You better have dinner too, then. All right, that'll be your way of cooking.
Okay.
That's funny.
So
Y'all
she
are hilarious.
dish, and then once it run out, it just run out.
Okay. Um, let's see. Man, most of the
Oh,
people,
I
in
said,
fact, I'm looking at this feed, and some of the people that are from right here are all saying, well, they don't mind walking, they don't mind, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do. So that there you go. I mean, like I said, people are gonna, no matter what you do, you will never please everybody. But those who are interested are gonna come. They're gonna enjoy themselves, and they won't be complaining and making a bunch of noise. They just gonna show up and show out, and that's that. So there's
mhm.
that. So
That's
Okay.
what's up,
Can I
man.
say this too?
go ahead.
The the champagne room, they
Hmm.
giving me an excellent deal. They came in on the clutch because jokes are closed.
Right.
So she helped me get another spot, and it's the champagne room. I just want people, please, please, please take care of the bar. Take care of the bar.
Come on now, drinkers and steppers is
Yeah.
alcoholics. No.
Talking about for the whole entire weekend.
I'm talking about the weekend too.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So
All right, maybe I'm speaking for myself. My bad. I'm sorry.
What Charles said on there?
What do you say?
He said while people are walking, you can meet other people while you're walking.
Oh, yeah. We had one of the participants on the feed says meet other participants along the walk. In other words, while you're walking, you get to meet people. See, you get away from social media for a little while and do the old school thing and walk down the street, walk down the river, walk and talk to people and meet people. That's gonna be a beautiful thing. Yeah.
and to let everybody know, the Alamo is behind the meet and greet. So if you want to go look at the Alamo, it's right behind the meet and greet.
I'm actually about to do a story on the Black Factor about the Alamo, the truth about San
Yeah.
Antonio history. It ain't good. Anyway, the Alamo is right behind the meet and greet, y'all.
Yeah.
But if you just want to see that,
Right.
but yeah, but not
Basically, it's
only
about
that,
fellowship.
huh?
I said basically that weekend will be about fellowship. You get to walk
Absolutely
and meet
correct.
the other, and that's really, I mean, the hallmark of what we do. Like, I mean, the reason I started traveling was to see what it was like after I got a chance to fellowship with some other people from other states. And then my first trip was to Atlanta, like you said,
Man,
right? There was 2,000 people there that night,
bruh,
and I'll never
bruh,
forget it because I couldn't skate at all that night. So why did I go back?
exactly.
It was the fellowship.
Man,
You
them
know what I'm
Atlanta,
saying?
them Atlanta,
Yeah.
what do they call these? They have a name for these events. What do they call them?
Skateathon is in
They
Atlanta.
and
As what
Sky.
the, yeah, the what's that, the Memorial Day?
Man,
That's Skateathon.
I'll never. That's it. Skateathon. Man, I will never forget, bro. I used to go to them skateathons, and like you just said, it'd be easy 2,000 people. And if you thought about you was gonna get your skate on, you could forget about it. The best you was gonna do was get on the floor and roll around with everybody else in the crowd, cause that thing was ridiculous. But I had
Yeah,
so much fun for that whole
Yeah.
weekend.
yeah.
So
We had
yeah,
so much fun outside the skating rink, just talking to
yeah.
people and getting to know them. And some of my lifelong friends are skaters that I met on those trips.
Yep. And so it's a
You know,
beautiful thing that that's coming to San Antonio because that's something San Antonio has never experienced. And I'm glad that Tiffany, you're the one that's bringing it to us. And I'm glad to know you, Tiffany. See, now I feel like I'm
I'm glad
important because I know somebody important. Thank you.
ever, man.
I like I like important people. Yeah. I remember when we first moved here and I went and tried to go skating a few times. I was over there with your man Stan that you brought up earlier. Stan and the skate connection. We used to have a really good time. And then I kind of had a problem with that particular skating rink over there, not the one that you are participating with, but the other one. And I just kind of decided I was not going to be doing too much more skating after that. So I'm glad that you have identified a venue that is going to be productive for this community and for the rest of us who are looking so forward to your upcoming event. Um, it's gonna
You
be a
didn't
beautiful
ask
thing.
him to play the intro to the show. You didn't take that to the DJ, did you?
No. Hey, listen, man. You gonna leave me alone about my intro, buddy? But trust and believe. See, you done messed up now, cause I ain't gonna let you forget, Jack. We go. I'm looking for my new intro, player. You dig? I'm
Tim
ready
got
to.
Tim got you.
I'm ready to get it. Look, I'm looking forward to that. Shoot, I've been trying to. I told him, but see, here's the thing. I'm gonna start using, some of the people because I've had people that I've interviewed and stuff. They'd be like, "Oh, inside stepping," and I want to start using some of that stuff. So I'm gonna have Tim's little video clip up there where he came on the camera and he goes, "I like long walks on the beach. My name is Tim." See, that's a funny clip.
The beautiful part about that clip, it took you a minute to get your bearings after I left.
It did.
That was the
It
funny
really
part.
did. Cause he caught me off guard. I'm standing there holding the microphone like, wait, what? Yeah, he got me with that one. He did. He did
Yeah,
get
just
me.
just make sure you inbox me your email address,
No
and
doubt.
please do it today because I will forget.
Man, you ain't said nothing but a word. Matter of fact, my wife probably doing it right now as we speak. See there? So,
Can
Tiffany,
I
is
ask
it?
a question?
Yes,
Can I ask
please,
a
please.
question,
You
Dwayne?
got the floor. Do whatever you want.
Dwayne, could you explain what you like you and Tim the what JBX the what y'all going to do for Saturday night when y'all do the workshop? Because people think they just gonna come learn the routine. That's what they thinking.
Oh, yeah. See, that's not what we do. Um, JVX is a teaching group. Everybody who's a member of JVX is someone who
Come on,
teaches.
man.
But one of the things that we do, especially for newer JB skaters, we teach the fundamentals of the JB style. The JB style is not it's not built on routines. The routines came later. The fundamentals of the JB style are things like gangster walks, long walks, fan to man, Bucky walks,
Big wheel.
God,
I had to throw the
things
big
like
wheel in there. I
that.
ain't did the big wheel in years.
Yeah, big wheels. These are things that are the basis, and a lot of people don't understand that the smoothness, the way we move, the style is based in those fundamentals. Now, if you have those fundamentals, then you can begin to build routines. But without those fundamentals, it just you're really just doing moves. JB skating is not the move. JB skating is the way we do the moves, the way we move.
Style.
It's the style overall, and the only way you can really get that is if you first of all you learn how to listen to the music, and then second you got to learn how to move to the music. And so what we'll be doing is, I mean, and that's not to say that later in the night I won't teach somebody a routine that I feel has progressed to that point. But if you can't do a short walk or you can barely do a crossover, you shouldn't be out there trying to do a routine just yet. And
Now, I just want to put a
you know,
bookmark right there for 1 second. Now, for my stepping audience, I want y'all to pay attention to something that he said. If you've been with a competent stepping instructor, you will have heard the exact same thing he just said about the music. You have to learn to listen to the music and move to the music.
Can I
Go
jump
ahead.
in? Can I jump
Please,
in?
please, please.
Okay. Because a lot of people have asked me, how did I develop my style and the way that I dance? And so, and I don't know if people tuned into the feature article that I did on living the 8 count a couple of weeks ago. But in that article, I explained that a lot of what it is that I do came from the fact that I started out as a JB skater before I was introduced to stepping. And the thing about it is that, like Dwayne said, this is not about hearing music, it's about listening to music. There's a difference. And so a lot
We.
of people are looking at my feet and they're like, well, what is she doing? And so people don't realize that I'm listening to other things in the music. It could be the lyrics, it could be some instrument in the song. And I can move my feet, according to that. And I can always jump back in on that 8 count whenever I feel like it. And so, like I said in that article, if people didn't see it, I'll reiterate it here that I got bored with those 8 steps. And so I saw a lot of pockets in the dance where I move my feet and be a little bit more playful in the dance, and bring some of what I do or did. skater, or even you as a skater now, into my dance. And so I think the fundamentals are a big factor in learning how to skate or learning how to step. If your fundamentals are not there, you cannot advance and do other things.
Absolutely. And I think this is an opportune time to bring up the fact that, and this is something that a lot of my newer steppers may not know, but when you see certain moves done by some of the more accomplished steppers and it looks like they're lifting their feet off the floor and moving around a little bit,
Hello?
this is what we refer
Well,
to
wrong,
as
Dominique. Dominique. Yeah, actually, I was
he
trying to
come
dial Dominique
yeah.
in, and I called the wrong
Oh
Dominique.
wow.
Well, we got the voice. Come on with the
Hello?
we need the picture.
Hey, Dominique, I'm sorry.
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on, guys?
this is
Okay,
one of
well,
our adult producers.
Hi.
wait a minute, wait a minute,
Hi.
wait a minute.
Hey, Steve.
I'm like looking like, what's going on here?
Hold
So
on.
anyway, this is one of the dopest producers. We skate to a lot of her music. Oh my God, there
Hello.
she is.
Okay.
We skate to
Hey.
a lot of her
Hey,
music
sorry, guys.
and step to a lot of her music.
Um
Oh, thank you.
So you
one
can
of
hang up,
the
Dominique. My fault.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.
she's like, "Hey, wait a minute. What just
Wait.
happened?" Um
That's hilarious.
Oh my
so
God.
one of the things that what we were in regard to what we were talking about, what a lot of people may not know is that the high step came from skaters. Now, a lot of people are not familiar with high stepping, and it's because you only see a few people do it. And I think Tick is one of those people who does it a lot. Tick man, you'll see Doc do it sometimes, and there are a few others. But
Dominique
that,
is a big high stepper.
oh, okay,
Yeah, Dominique
uh,
too.
yeah. So a lot of people don't know that those moves actually came from people who are crossover skater steppers. So that's just a little
And
fun fact I decided to throw in there.
you know what the funny thing is, Brian? When people find out that I started out as a skater before stepping, there, oh, we see it a little bit now.
That makes sense. That whole little leg in front kick thing, yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is strap some skates on her jacket, and you'll see where. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Absolutely. So yeah, but just these are the types of little things that we need to make sure that people understand how the cultures are interlocked and intertwined, and the fact that all of this Chicago culture is being carried nationally now and even around the world in some places. So I think it's a beautiful thing, Tiffany, that you are at the forefront of history in this region for what you're doing, and I'm really looking forward to what the future holds for you and for all the rest of us in regard to everything that's going on in this entire, stepping community and around the country. Let's get it, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you Tim, for including me and for inviting me as a special guest. I appreciate you for that.
Oh, thank you, Tori.
Yeah,
I appreciate you too.
yeah.
One of
I'm
my
looking.
favorites. I tell you that all the time.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate you too because then that means I get another chance to fight with Tori. Which is something we,
the
me and
what?
Tori fight every week.
Tori, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you seem like to me you might be a little violent. I don't know. We're gonna
Hey,
have to
she
watch
is,
you.
man. I mean, that's what she does.
You,
She's a bully. And what
you
do I
might be
always tell you, Tori? You were what? A bully, right?
you might be just a little violent. We're gonna have to watch you.
She picks on
That,
me, man.
that might
Oh
be a little
boy.
bit of that GI coming out, a little bit of that
Uh
G
huh.
there. So
Then let the GDs in the building. Watch out.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about Gary.
Don't mention that, please. Not around Dwayne.
GD fool.
Not around
I
Dwayne.
said GI, Gary, Indiana. A little bit of
uh,
that.
yeah. Well, you know what? Y'all ain't nothing but a little. Y'all ain't nothing but y'all like first cousins. Stop it.
Right, first
Stop acting
cousin.
like you so far removed from the city. Don't even go there.
Yeah, don't
Uh,
even cross the street.
right. You like on the next block, cross the alley.
I
Go
still,
cross. You gotta
I
go
still,
across the alley to your cousin house. Uh,
because a lot of people think I'm from Chicago, born and raised, and I'm not. So
close enough.
I like to
Shit.
throw that out there.
Look. You close enough. We know what it
Close
is.
enough. Close enough.
Um, John Seeger's on here. He said, do you know how to skate backwards?" he said, he want to know if you can skate backwards.
John, come to San Antonio and get your skate backwards on with me.
I got a better question for John. Did he ever figure out how to backpack yet?
Uh oh.
Ooh
John, I
wee.
guess you heard that. I, I don't have to repeat it. So
Come
so
holler at us, John. If
so
you're not
there's
doing
that.
it, come see us.
Hey, look, he ain't nothing but a couple hours away. All he gotta do is hit the highway. He go everywhere else.
Exactly. Exactly. Come get your step on and come get your skate
Come on
on.
to San Antonio, get your dance on, get your skate on, man. We here. So so yeah, man. Tiffany, for everybody, y'all got anything y'all want to leave us with?
I just
I
want
like
I go ahead.
no 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 Tiffany, go ahead.
I
You're the
want I just want to thank everybody for supporting me, for coming out. I've been holding this inside for me from years, so I'm glad I have people to encourage me to like come out to do what I've been feeling. Cause I'm like, I want to move. It's boring. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay and bring my culture, what I know, to San Antonio, and as well as other cultures. Like for instance, I knew it was a need for fast backwards from Snap. That's not Chicago, you know, but it's New York. But I saw a need for it here.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to bring everything that I can to San Antonio, and I just appreciate all the support and everybody the willing to come out to support the Riverwalk Road.
Man, that's what's happening. Right quick before you go, Tori, Natasha Hagen says, "Say a special prayer for my dad, Charles Davis, y'all, because this will be my first flight, and I'm going with him." So in other words, she's scared, but she coming. And John Seegers has confirmed he will be here as well. Okay, so Tori, what you gonna leave us with?
I would like to say that the Footwork Factory is going to make its mark in San Antonio. So, any of you all that want to know how to find their freedom of expression in your dance, the Footwork Factory is there for that.
You know, Tori, you and I need to sit down and have an interview and discuss your happenings in the steppers world and where you see things going and what you want to do in the future. I'd like to have that conversation with you one on one. So let's make a plan for that. Matter of
I,
fact, I think while you're here would be an opportune time to have you in the studio. That
sounds
sounds
good.
like a better plan.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Mr. Jones, Mr.
I
Jones.
just want all your listeners to have a sense
Here we
of,
go.
of responsibility and ownership to make sure and absolute sure that he never plays this intro song
Oh man.
in life again after this day. Never again. So
Why did I
if he
know that was
plays that,
coming?
if he plays that again, please inbox me. I will make sure I will straighten out the situation and do whatever diligence that I have.
God, making me
Secondly,
feel bad, Tim. Damn.
Oh my God.
God, hard on
secondly,
a brother.
I also want to thank Tiffany for the relationship we have as far as the skate culture, um, allowing me to bring JBX on board and be that spearhead to catapult the culture where it needs to be and to introduce that to those that's in San Antonio. Because not only are we teaching, we are actually separating the people, you know what I'm saying, that's actually doing it for real and the people that's actually YouTubing and thinking that it's this and it's really not that. It's just certain little ins and outs that we're covering in the JB workshop that, and it's also in the workshops for stepping. We just separating the wheat from the tares and make sure everybody getting the full experience that they need. That's all I had. Oh,
Yeah, I was
last
gonna
but not
say that
least,
that that.
wait. So
Go
I
ahead.
got merchandise. I got shirts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's on my page. Y'all can check that out. I can make that available.
That's right.
If you guys have any shirts that you or sizes that you need, please let me know inbox and I can have that. It's on demand kind of thing. And make sure you check out Rockwell Hallman's on iTunes. Those streams are actually currency. So the more you play it, the more you know what I'm saying, listening to it, that's actually currency that actually pays me and that guy and stuff like that. That's all I got.
That's a beautiful thing.
Brian, can I say something real quick?
Please go ahead.
So, listen, Tim. if you want to feel embarrassed and you think you know how to JB, Tim, I call the
Don't,
stuck
don't,
face.
don't.
Yeah, he have you. Dwayne put people with Tim and to do a routine. He do that little footwork and people face be stuck. And for some reason, it always get captured on video
Mm.
or a they be stuck. Like I be like, Tim, you made their face stuck because
Yeah,
he do this footwork.
you are right. You are absolutely correct.
But
I've
you know
seen.
what? It's that whole thing though. That's very very similar. I mean, y'all all steppers, y'all know what it is. It's very similar to the steppers world. You know, you got a lot of people who have moved around in certain communities and they really think that they are, you know, the bee's knees when it comes to the game, and then they get to a place like they go to a Chicago and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
Hmm.
They stuck. I can't count how many times I've seen that. People just literally get there and just be like, "Oh, I didn't know." So yeah, these two are separate entities, but they're married at the hip. The
Yeah,
skating and the stepping, they just go together. They've been together as long as Chicago culture has been alive. So y'all know what that is.
yeah.
Ever.
Tim is
Take the
whole.
foe
He's a
off.
whole person on skates. A whole
Yes,
nother,
See?
a
yes, he
whole
is.
nother person on skates. It's
Oh, I
amazing.
seen
I
him.
got
I
one
went.
thing to say.
I seen him at another event before.
I got a few things to say too.
Please.
Um, First and foremost, again, Tiffany, we really appreciate you for inviting us out once again, showing your hospitality. Um, I did want to also touch on the fact that we don't talk enough about it. Tim Jones is literally one of the greatest JB skaters living,
Mm,
and
is that right?
there's
Yes, he
very
cold.
few skaters that I sit and watch, and that's my skate partner, and I still sit and watch him when he's not skating with me.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's a hell of
same.
an
Tim
accolade,
Jones
Tim.
Yes.
is a
Yeah,
great skater and a great teacher. He's going to definitely challenge you. We challenge each other. We challenge each other in what we do, and we challenge people to do different things. So you
right.
get the best of both worlds skating with me and Tim. And I don't want to forget, this is very important, that there's a member of JBX that lives in San Antonio. It's a young man named Brian
Right.
Savage.
Oh
And
yeah.
he just left here today. He's been here for the last couple of weeks in Chicago with us. He was here for the JBX
Listen,
reunion.
I remember when Braun. I used to watch him skate before he learned all of this. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That dude right there has come a long way.
Wait.
That boy bad.
Hey, he's bad.
And let me
Um,
just throw this little caveat out there right quick. And that's a white boy. He can go.
hey,
You hear me?
Yeah.
listen, there's very few cats that can keep up with Brian Savage.
Braun can go.
I met him at an event here last year. We had been talking back and forth online, but I met him and I said, "Hey, when you come to town, I want you to get with me. I'm gonna give you a little work." And he was like, "Okay, cool." And it's you mentioned it, you touched on it a little bit earlier when you say, it's one thing about when you get on the floor with a real stepper or a real JB skater and you
That's
see the
right.
difference. Okay, most people will look at what we're doing and say, "I can do that. That's simple." And then when they get with us, when they get with me on the floor, there's a difference. It's like, whoa, okay, I can see how much work I need to do.
Yep.
Brian is one of the few people that I've met that
Put
when he
in the
got on the
work.
floor with me the first time, he could hang right from the beginning, and he works so hard to improve everything we give him to
He
work
puts
on.
in the work, man.
He
He
puts in the
puts
work.
in the
He's a
work.
great skater. He's a great teacher. He's a great kid.
I don't think I've
Another
ever
thing,
seen Braun. I don't think I've ever seen him walking. If I every time I've ever seen him, he has skates on, Jack.
Yeah,
hey,
and
Brian,
Brian
though,
been supporting me. He my A1.
Yeah. Uh oh. We lost
we
Tiffany.
lost Tiffany.
She'll be back.
And one thing,
Well,
and it's gonna be the same thing that with Brian. I mean, with I told you about Tim Jones.
Right.
When these people get on the floor, if they ain't never had a class with Dominique, and they think
Oh,
that
yeah.
you might think you got it, you might think you got it down, but when you get out there with Dominique, and Dominique can tell you where your foot's supposed to be and change everything. He
Yeah,
can tell you without even looking at you. He can tell you what you did wrong. He
Mhm.
can tell you how to correct it. He's gonna tell you why this is gonna work better, and then when you do it right, you'll see why it works better immediately.
right.
I think anybody who is coming for that workshop, I don't think you can go wrong trying to schedule a private with Dominique.
That
No.
sounds like a winner right there. Okay. Um. So shoot, y'all. That's everybody. Listen. All I can say is I'm looking forward to it. Uh, it's gonna be my honor and pleasure to be one of your DJs for your stepping night. I look forward to that because y'all know I love playing my steppers music. I love my music. I love my stepping. And of course I love my skating. But I gotta get back in shape, y'all. You know, I got this dad bod working now, so I gotta get to where my knees is working like
Yeah,
they
I
used
saw
to.
I saw your dad bod. I seen that before.
See?
You're absolutely
Brian,
right.
Jokes.
Brian,
This dude.
you ever danced? Have I danced with you before?
I don't believe we have had the
Okay,
pleasure, my dear.
gotta dance. Gotta get
Absolutely.
a okay.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. Yeah, so I mean, with everything, man, this is gonna be a fantastic, a phenomenal event. Everybody that's on here, you all that's on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Y'all replay this video for as many people as you need to. You can find it on YouTube as well as my Facebook, but YouTube is better because you can always go back and play it over and over and over. And send it to who you need to send it to so people get a feel for what's going on and understand where you are and what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get it in, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. I'm geeked. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
And one more
go.
thing.
Go
So
ahead.
for anybody who want to take privates, please, please, please inbox Dwayne, Tori, and Dominique immediately. Because when they fill up, you're gonna be left out. So please do it as soon as we get off of here.
Okay.
Thanks, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tiffany.
You welcome.
And thanks,
And
Brian. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
No,
thank
man,
you.
listen. I appreciate y'all. That's what this platform is for. That's what this is all about. It's all about spreading the word, making sure that people understand and learn about this culture and this history, and the skating and stepping go hand in hand. So I'm more than happy to use my platform for this because I don't know y'all don't have a platform for the skating world, do you?
We do. It's just yeah, it's a lot of stuff, you
Say
know.
There's a lot
less.
of stuff going
I
on with
got
that.
you.
I mean, there's people fighting to be at the head of the table when it comes to the skating stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's
And,
same.
and
It is same. You know how this stepping
yeah,
game is.
yeah.
It's the
So
same thing, man. Everybody wants to be important. Everybody wants to be the first. Everybody want to be this, that, or the other. And half of them ain't qualified to do none of it, but they want to be there anyway. Natasha Hagen's the YouTube channel is Inside Stepping, or should I say Step In without the G. Uh, but yeah, this is. In fact, I was having a conversation with someone earlier today, and my explanation for a lot of the things that we deal with culturally across any genre of activity is always the same. We're nothing more than a microcosm of a macro situation socially, and we deal with one another on multiple levels. But in the communities, specifically in skating and particularly in stepping, we are still dealing with the same issues we do on the outside. It's just that we're a smaller community and it's a little more magnified because of that. And so we have to learn to deal with the people around us on whatever level they're on. And then we just try and come together and make what we're supposed to do, what we're doing, fun. And that's the whole key to all of this because so many people get so caught up in the nonsense they forget to have fun in the process. And that's what we want to make sure we keep on the table, y'all. So there's that.
we appreciate you, bro. Fine.
Sounds
Well said.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming on. Look, I'm gonna play my intro song as my outro song just to drive Tim crazy.
Let's go. Let's hear it again. Let me drink it in. I don't know if I got it the first time.
Wait a minute.
Oh wow,
Hold
man,
on,
y'all
hold on.
fun.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I just want you to know one of my listeners just told me there ain't nothing wrong with your intro song, but it's okay because I'm not turning down an opportunity to use an original Tim Jones as my intro music. So I'm just saying. I'm not about to turn that down.
Tim, we
That's like
can't
me.
hear you.
That's like me telling Prince, nah, man, I don't want your music. I ain't finna do that.
Tim, we
Yeah.
can't hear you. Tim talking to himself.
I'm not sure what's wrong with them, but la- last time I checked, there's a shortage of music in San Antonio, so and it's cool.
Oh, that's
I'm just
true.
glad I
That
can
part is
be
true.
here to help and be a blessing and
And you surely are,
each
sir.
one,
Thank you.
reach one.
That's right. That's right. Doggone it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Dwayne, how you deal with him all the time?
I'm just used to him. I'm probably as big a jerk as he is, just in different ways. So,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if San Antonio ready for y'all. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's reevaluate what we got going on here. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Hey,
ready.
y'all see my guns? Oh,
Uh oh.
okay, okay.
Look, look, look.
All right.
You got them guns out, them pistols. All right.
Like pew. That's me.
I said, pew, pew, pew.
Where yours at,
Brian,
Dwayne?
thank
Where your guns at?
Who?
Brian, thanks for
Oh.
having me, man. I appreciate it.
Nah, Tim, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for everything. Look, man, and as long as we got people like y'all around the stepping and the skating community, we gonna all be all right. We gonna be okay, y'all. It's gonna
Very
be a
good.
beautiful thing, and we gonna have a good time, and we gonna let all them people with the negative energy and the nonsense go wherever they gonna be and stay over there. As long as they keep it over there, we cool.
Yes,
That's all that
yes.
matters. The rest of it don't mean jack. So,
Yep.
all right. And Dallas Brown says, "I am all for learning and growing with stepping and skating." Now that dude right there, y'all keep a special eye out on Dallas, because Dallas is coming up. He's getting his skate game and his stepping game together all at the same time, and I think that's a beautiful thing, because that's gonna
Yeah,
work well for him.
he
You
one of
know.
my students.
I know he won't let nobody. He look, trust me, he lets everybody know you teaching him how to skate. And I heard he done got pretty good too. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check you out, Dallas. I'm gonna see what you got there, Mister. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I appreciate y'all. I want everybody, you all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming on. I'm looking forward to y'all getting here and hanging out with us. And shit, well, we got a couple of weeks, if that long, right? Yeah.
We
And
Yeah.
one weekend and a wake up weekend.
yeah, well, we all gonna be. I'll be in Dallas next weekend. We got Black and Bling, so we'll be there for that, and then we'll be right back here for y'all the following week. So thank you all. Y'all have a great night. We appreciate you, and y'all be easy.
Have a
All
good
right.
night.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Riverwalk Roll coming up right here in San Antonio, May 5th through 7th. We're going to be here getting it in. If you want any information in regard to the hotels and the itinerary, all you got to do is look on my page. It will be posted there, or you can go on Tiffany Smith's page. Riverwalk Roll, y'all. Here in San Antonio, Texas. They will be here, and they will be deep, and it's going down. On Thursday night, we're going to be having from Thursday afternoon to Thursday evening, we're going to be having a Steppers event. It'll be a Steppers workshop from 4 to 6, and from 6 to 9, we will be playing music and getting it in, and I am one of your DJs, myself and Tim Jones. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too. Y'all come on out, show up and show out. And then Friday, there's a couple of parties going on and some workshops, skating workshops. Y'all need to come check that out. And on Sunday, there's going to be some more. So, Team No Sleep, y'all get ready. It's about to go down. So I want to tell everyone thank you. I appreciate y'all all for tuning in and hanging out with me and coming to kick it and getting this information, this good information for what we about to do the weekend of the 5th, May. And, man, y'all get to see how skating and stepping come together. Check it out. Come check it out for yourselves, because it's going down, y'all. We're going to have a ball in San Antonio. So with that said, everyone, I said that. See, here come the producer lady in here, 10 minutes late. I'm messing with you. You did what? Oh, you listened to the whole show? Oh, you so nice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Producer lady says good night. I want you all to have a good night. Have a great weekend, a great week, and then a great weekend. Stay tuned for tomorrow night's show. I have a special guest